Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video.
Okay, so this is part 3 of the horror series that you've currently started creating.
I've been creating horror. We are going to be planning, do not yawn.
I'm not.
We are going to be planning on going to haunted places, filming it and hoping that we can catch something, because in my old channel we actually caught a few orbs in the other room, which was amazing.
I just need to go something real quick, sorry.
And it was like the best thing ever. I'm so confused.
I'm getting Reddit up.
This isn't Reddit stories.
Oh, is it not? Okay.
No. This is basically stories that it's basically our original stories where it's what has happened to us, and it's not coming from any internet or anything like that. It's coming from our experience. Because you said your experience last time in my last video, I just wanted to tell you guys about my experience. Now, my experience was when I was really young, and I basically lived in this house where it was kind of haunted. Well, I say kind of, but it actually was, because a young boy passed there before I even moved in there, and I just basically kept on feeling cold air go past me down the stairs. And then on another occasion, my family, they were out, and I've never said this before to you or to anyone, but the way you're looking at me is really weird.
Sorry.
Like, okay, so I went downstairs and the lights were kind of out, and I went into the kitchen first, and then next minute I go into the hallway. I feel a cold presence near the stairs, so obviously I knew that was a little boy that passed there, but this happened a long time ago before I even knew about it. I don't know, it's just I knew the history of the house before we even moved in there, basically. And the story that I'm going to tell you now is when I went past the hallway, I was going into the sitting room and I saw a head just right there, no body, just a head. I don't mean it to be any, how do I say, horrifying or triggering to you guys, because the things that we are going to say is very scary, and my channel is over 18. So it was a nun's head, and it was just like looking at me. I didn't know what to do, because if I remember, I just stood there like I was frozen, because I didn't like fully realize what was going on. And then I quickly turned the light on and it was gone, but I have another one. So I was in Ireland and I was coming back home to London, and it was like 3 AM in the morning. We were coming on the motorway and I look out the window and this shadow man is waving goodbye at me, and I'm like, does anyone else see that in the car? They legit just ignored me because I was the only one that actually saw it. And I didn't really tell anyone until this day. But the other experience that I want to go on about is because I didn't believe him in when he said that he can sense spirits more whenever they're here. We had to go out late in the evening to try and get Michael some milk when he was really young.
Oh God.
And because I didn't believe it, we came back at like 3 a.m. Because we had to go quite far because everything was closed except for one place. And
it was a Tesco Express.
Right, but are you gonna let me tell it? Okay, so so on the way back, no one was in the street. Like no one was there except for us and this, what would you call it? Not telephone box, but electrical box.
Yeah.
Swung open violently by itself. No wind was in the air. No one was about. It swung open like that and we were just walking. I jumped out of my skin because I didn't know what to do. And I was freaked out. And I was like, fine, I believe you. I literally started to tear up a little because it kind of like scared me shitless. Also, we kind of like, I know you can vouch for me on this one because this was before I even gave birth to Michael, and we couldn't sleep, so we basically went out late in the evening and we went for a midnight walk, and we heard these, I can't remember whether it was like screams or it was like
cries, wasn't it?
Cries? No, not cries. It was like a mixture of screams and like hounds, basically, like dog hounds. Like the demon dog hounds, basically. It's crazy, I know, but it happened, and it was very terrifying because it sounded like they were like around us because no one was out.
Oh yeah.
And now he's just remembering.
I remembered it, yeah.
But no one was out, and it was like so late. Like this was again 3 a.m. in the morning.
I was considering around 2-3 o'clock.
Yeah, and we were coming back from going for our long walk. I can't remember where we went.
Didn't we just go around the block? But the block was huge.
No, I think we went through Hammersmith and back again.
Oh yeah.
And then, because I couldn't sleep because I was having really bad pains when Michael was in my stomach. But as we heard it, I was like, Stephen, did you hear that? And he's like, yeah. And then he basically explained to me what it could have been, and he basically said hellhounds. Now, you can experience it yourself, but you can't exactly like see them, but you can hear them if you listen carefully and you're so in tuned to that type of thing. But nowadays I just don't believe it as much as I used to because so much has happened. And I know he's got a story up his sleeve. You do, because it's about this one person that you told me about.
Oh yeah.
Or do I have to tell it?
No, I was going to say that for another video.
This video.
Okay, so basically there's this girl called Amber. I'm going to tell you the story because it's not a scary story, it's a strange one.
It's...
Yeah, it's strange.
No, it kind of sounds horrifying.
Okay, a bit both. But let's just say there's a big house, like an orphanage. I don't know whether it was World War I or II or just whenever. She gets put in this orphanage as like a 6-year-old girl. And she had a friend there who gave her a teddy and that. Well, she had a teddy on her anyway, but she made a friend there. And then a couple of weeks later, these 2 other girls came. And I think they were twins, if I can remember rightly, and they took her friend, Amber's friend, away from her. So now Amber was all alone, day and night, constantly alone, only with this teddy. It got to a point where they were all having dinner. It was raining, and the matron or nurse was like counting all the kids, and Amber was missing. But before they went out and like searched everything, they looked in the garden, and all they saw was this little girl, or they saw Amber on a swing, and there was this hooded figure with a lamp, like in front of her talking, sort of thing. So she goes out there, saying, "Hey you, Amber, come over here," this sort of thing. Amber just stares at the nurse, gets off of the swing, drops the teddy on the floor, and you're at this point, I think, if I remember rightly, the caretaker of the building has come round with his gun, and he's firing off warning shots. Amber looks like the direction, so like say towards Kay, and gives this sort of sad smile, so like a crying smile, and then she takes the hand of this hooded figure, and they walk into this bush, like this high bush, never to be seen. And then I think it's months or a year later, the matron go like, there's like, it's really dark and there's lightning cracking everywhere. And then the matron looks out, because it's after dinner now. The matron looks out the garden just to see if it's going to rain or not, because she's a bit skeptical like that. She's got all the kids in bed early in their rooms with all the windows shut, and these black doors that cover the windows anyway, so it might have been wartime or something. And as she's about to turn away to walk back into the rest of the building, she sees this like light at the end where the bush was, the giant bush.
Was it a white light or a...
It's like a candle light. She saw the lantern thing again.
Oh.
And there was two hooded figures this time. A tall one and a slightly shorter one. So she goes out there, the slightly shorter one takes down the hood, and it's Amber. Completely different this time. More pale in the face, black hair and black outfit with like a grey sort of cloak, similar to the taller cloaked figure.
Sorry, I keep on thinking the camera's there when it's there.
So there, sorry.
You're not looking that way either.
I'm just looking at the camera. I mean, yeah, my eyes deviate to this side. Yeah. Anyway, I lost track. What was that?
You were saying about how Amber came back completely different.
Oh yeah, different colour like hood to the hooded figure with the lantern. She walks up to the swing, the matrons walk down towards the swing, and the first words that come out of Amber's mouth after, I take it was a year or a few months, is, "You didn't bother looking for me. You forgot about me."
Whoa.
And she looks down, bends down, and picks up the teddy bear and rips it from the ground, because it's been like pushed, it like sunk into the ground and just dried there. So half of the teddy bear has been ripped up. So this is what you do to the kids that get taken away.
That's a bit harsh, ain't it?
Like, you forget about them. Because it's just like, think of a full teddy, sideways, in the mud, left it dry. Instead of pulling the whole thing out, she literally ripped half of it, like the body in half, so you could see the insides of it.
Oh, babe.
The teddy I'm talking about.
Be careful. So where did you find this story then? Did you?
It just literally, I don't know where I found it. It was somewhere. It was either told to me or I found it in a book somewhere. Because literally, I don't know where that story comes from. But the thing was, she goes up to the the girl's dorm room, and for some reason does some Medusa crap and freezes the 3 girls as they are. So these 3 girls that were her friends were sitting in their room reading all together, like telling funny jokes and all of that, laughing, and she froze them in stone.
I think this story may have to be a part 4 because this one's quite long.
That's nearly the end. I promise. I'll be quick.
I have a few questions, that's why I'm
okay,
saying.
go on.
So, it's not questions, but it's like, do you know how you say that you are able to like see them?
Sense them and have images now. I used to be able to sense them, but I have like visions now, like memory visions.
So you can't physically like see them.
Once I have
shadows there.
If I have like a memory vision, say of someone else's point of view, that sort of thing, then they appear.
So say for instance there was a shadow standing there, would you be able to see it?
Not at the moment, unless I see an image.
Oh, okay.
Like a memory.
That's strange because you told me.
I
like,
used to.
No, you told me like 3 days ago that there was someone standing like right there.
That was because I could see them because I had the memory first. Remember the memory I described to you? And then they appeared to me.
But on another note, I actually, on the Kodak camera, this is still the same subject. I took a picture near the door and I caught something with black hair poking through the doorway. And I had it on the Kodak camera. I don't know if it's still there now. If I can get some batteries, I will have a look to see if it's still there. But do you remember that day?
I think I do. There's a video that's not been up. She was setting up a recording. We were recording. And then like the bottom left side of the screen, a white orb like darts up. It's craziness.
Do you know what I'd love to do? I'd love to do like a whole documentary of us just bringing you guys along with us, going to a haunted graveyard or a haunted place and just like staying there and trying to figure out, but making sure that we have backstories of everything. I love watching them on YouTube. They're just so fascinating. Like Nuke Top 5, you can see the things actually flying because people are provoking the spirits and the spirits are fighting back. But there's these spirits in I think it's Japan, and they work on a site, and there's this, no sorry, wrong story, but basically this person went to a haunted school, and there's this one girl that always used to play the piano. But it's not the type of piano where it sounds really nice. It's one of those old pianos, like church pianos type of thing. And if I can remember properly, sorry, that's just someone upstairs. But if I can remember properly, this girl passed away in school from falling down the stairs. And it was a while back. If I can remember what Nuke said, and this man went to the haunted school to see if he can catch anything, and because he was provoking the young girl, he saw a puff of smoke come out of nowhere, and there was a figure of the young girl, and you saw it with me, so
yeah.
Why are you saying bloody hell?
No, I saw
I
saw that part of it.
Yeah, but there's more. So the young girl's there and she wants him to leave and that. And as he's trying to escape, she blocks his way from going down the stairs. So there's like chairs down the stairs. There's like blocks of wood flying everywhere, but not like flying in the air, but like blocking the stairway. So he has to kind of jump over the stairs because it's the stairs that go type of thing, and he has to kind of like jump to get down because his way is getting blocked. But the whole thing is, they say if you want to provoke them and get them pissed off, you have to start swearing at them in that language. So if you want to see them, you have to start swearing at them. But that's something that I've never like thought of, because if over here, if I start provoking any spirit that is here, like any orbs that we saw in the video, I don't know what would happen. I'd probably get some scratches. This is the thing. In the videos that I'm seeing from Nuke, everyone's been getting scratches on their arms and like 3 marks. So people say that 3 marks is the mark of the devil. But honestly, you're just like in that old person's house and you're provoking them. That's what I think. So, I think his story is going to have to be another part in another video, because we've gone over the mark. So we will catch you in a few minutes. Hi guys, we're back. I know it may have been like
a second.
Really? Okay, we'll give it that.
Give it that, yeah.
So we're back with the rest of his story, because he really wanted to tell you guys the rest of it.
Okay, so, because she froze them where they stood in the stone, for some reason the nurse and the caretaker decided to move them. And surprising, they were light enough that 2 people could carry them. Like they weren't heavy like stone, they were heavy like a child.
Wow.
So he picked them up, and instead of throwing them away, they just put them in the garden. And then...
But who would throw them away? Wouldn't you want to like
try and
get a hairdryer and unice them?
They were frozen in stone.
I thought you meant ice.
No, like pure stone. So say you're reading a book, that's how you stay forever.
Oh God, I wouldn't like that.
Even the book was covered.
I wouldn't like that, because I read. I do. And there's Mr. Reed.
And some of
I had to.
one of the girls was laughing, one of the girls was fiddling with their hair, so they're all frozen doing
So basically like...
Yeah, just... Or... that sort of thing. Or reading, yeah. It's literally like that. But think of you all covered in stone, even the book. Right down to your toes. Even your shoes.
I hate it, because I'd have pins and needles.
If you tried to take your shoe off, your whole foot would come off, sort of thing. Because you're completely frozen in stone.
God.
But they decided to move them outside and turn them into like a water fountain.
Ooh.
So you've got these 3 girls.
When they get the memory of them, right?
All they put on one of the plaques, because for some reason they put them on these giant stone blocks, because they seem to have, like, the cushions that they were laying on, they used them. They put on a plaque saying, in memory of 3 girls that died here.
Wow.
They didn't say how they died or anything, they just put the date.
Very discreet, isn't it?
Yeah, they put the date of when they were there and the date that they died. So the date that came and the day they died.
Sounds sad though.
Which was literally only a year apart.
No, but it does. It sounds really sad. Like, I wouldn't want to go to the orphanage and hold some stranger's hand, even if it was a spirit.
But that's the thing, you can't find the physical address of this place. I got told about it and supposedly it's real. But
you never know unless you like research, if you have all the research.
Just look
but guys,
abandoned place.
That is his story. I do hope that you guys like enjoyed his story. Now, tomorrow I'm going to be retouching this up and it's gonna go red. So it's not gonna be maroon, it's gonna go red. Like proper red.
So you can get dark red. Whoa.
Dark red. Did you just go whoa?
Whoa.
So you're going to like a dark red
I
then.
don't know what happened to my voice. I was going to say or, but it came as or.
And then I'm going to basically put that on YouTube. I'm going to show you guys how I do it and everything. It does get a bit messy, but I know I'm not a professional. Also, I'm going to show you guys what I'll be wearing tomorrow. And obviously my makeup will be on tomorrow as well. Wow. He's got some news to tell you and I'm just...
As you know, the UK is currently having vaccinations. I got my letter today telling me that I can go for a vaccination. So, literally in a few weeks' time, I'm going to... Literally the day before the whole of the UK goes back to school, on the 7th of March, I'm going for my injection. And then again in May. So, 6 weeks apart. It should be okay. But at the beginning of all of this, when the injections were being given out, I think it was unstable, that's why people were dying more rapidly. But now it's slowed down and they've done more testing, I don't know. But I'll get it just to be sure. If after the first one, like I have an irritation or I don't feel well, I'm not going to get the second one. Sort of thing. Because I've been fine up until now, sort of thing. If you get what I mean.
I get what
So
you mean.
since the whole of lockdown and everything started, I've been fine. How are you feeling now?
About the whole situation?
Not about my injection, it's just in general with what's going on, the lockdown and all of that.
Frustrated because I can't go shopping and I can't get Mikey some new clothes because he desperately needs some new clothes. And with me and my, how to say, I don't know how to say it.
Stress.
Stress, yes, but because of the way I am, it's gotten to me more. I've already explained in so many of my other videos, so I don't want to explain it now. But me and Stephen have been arguing a bit because we've been stressed out and we've tried to sort our financial issues out and everything is just getting on our backs, and it's like we feel like everything has just gone wrong through our whole entire relationship. Because, are you listening?
Yeah.
Because you're meant to kind of vouch.
Yeah, no.
But mainly because when Michael was younger, when he was born, everyone kind of got involved and we wasn't able to buy him anything because our families got involved, our friends got involved. But we're very, very appreciative of what they do for us and what they have done for us. But it's like, we just wish that we could have got our son something like before everyone else. I think it would have been best if we didn't tell everyone until like later on, so we could have got like the clothes ready and everything.
So at least 3 weeks before, or they found out by themselves by just looking at you and all of that, or when you just give birth.
No, but I mean like with the whole baby clothes, like the baby clothes, baby toys, it's been hard. You're about to yawn, weren't you?
I was, but I curbed it.
I'm getting like annoyed by it now because like thinking back, I don't exactly have the chance to actually change it. I don't have the chance to have another baby and start all over again. The reason is because I can't have other children until I figure out what's going on with my body, because every time we try to have a child, I end up becoming on my period, and like the next day, and it's very frustrating and very stressful. But it's really, really hard for me in this whole entire lockdown. I just wish I wish the lockdown never even happened, because I would have been able to see like my family members. You miss your family, don't you?
Although they're half an hour away, but still, almost 2 years.
How are you feeling during the whole lockdown and that?
Tired and worn out. And I want to be over it as well. It's gotten to the point where it's so repetitive that I just want to be lazy.
And
But
we're at each other's throat, like half of the time.
We can't help the things that happen.
But for those of you out there that are parents, please don't come at us, because we say that we've been at each other's throats, but that's been when Michael is resting, whenever he has his naps, we try and talk it out, but then it just gets overrated for no entire reason. So please do not come at us, okay?
I think most people have had sort of arguments like that.
It's because of lockdown, like dramas happened during lockdown. Sorry, I'm just playing with the thing. So dramas happened during lockdown. I've lost so many people during lockdown. I've nearly lost one of my family members. I've lost one of my oldest friends. I lost her during lockdown. I nearly lost, I did lose another one, but I got the other one back, didn't I? The other friend, but I'm not going to go into it. It's too much stress. Like every single day, our head is pounding because we're either hearing that some drama's happening, or
Barry kissed Gemma, John kicked out Larry, that sort of thing.
Yeah, and to be honest, we don't need to be in the middle of it, do you get what I mean? Because we've got our life to actually try and sort out and not worry about other people's lives, do you get what I mean? Because we don't live with those people. We live here, and those people don't live with us. So it's the hardest thing. And I've noticed I've lost some of my subscribers, which is really, really weird. So I think that no one likes my content. What's the best thing? What's the best thing to do? Because I'm losing. I've got an itchy finger. Oh my God. Can you hold the camera? I know that they probably don't like me, or they don't like my video, but like, what is the best thing to do? Do I just up it and do some challenges? Is it some things that I say?
Do some reviews, like food reviews.
Food reviews?
Like make something and then eat it, so you feel.
Or makeup reviews. That sounds good, makeup reviews. What is it I keep on saying? I'll put your name in the comments down below and I'll shout you out. I won't do that no more if you guys don't like it.
Say this, say that, do this, do that.
Like, nah, but all we're trying to say is please just be safe out there and try not to get so stressed.
Just
right
relax.
here is hurting me.
You're gonna throb.
No, it's like hurting me like mad. I'm not ending it.
Oh.
I need to finish asking you, how are you really, really feeling like with our relationship and with everything that's going on?
Honestly, I'm at the point of just not giving up, but just I've gone meh with all the
Camera.
Whoops. I've gone meh with everything. Nothing phases me anymore.
Do you feel, because of like the drama that's gone on, do you feel like that's kind of split us up?
In a way, yeah, but we're coming back. We usually do anyway, so it's fine.
If some of you are wondering out there, we are not like over. It's just some people, they decide to cause drama and kind of wrecks with us a lot, and it's very, very stressful. I can see it in his face. He's tired from it all. And like, it's the little things really. But we are going to end this video on a good one. So if you guys have had any experiences with any spirits, or not the drinking type.
I wish.
But
oh, that reminds me. I have a plan. I'm going to get beer and pizza in one time. Who wants to see, sounds so weird, see us having like a mini mukbang?
Oh my god,
where you
that
could
was,
eat food on
oh
camera.
my god, Babs, that was what I tried to do the other day, but my video didn't go out there. Like,
this is what I'm thinking. We can get whatever you guys choose for us. We'll try and buy it. It could be sushi, it can be chicken and chips, it can be pizza and chips. We're gonna put alcohol in there, so we're gonna do it when Michael's asleep. Obviously, because I'm not gonna drink around him.
No, we don't anyway.
No,
so
never.
there's no point in saying that. Waste. Oh my god, I need to go sleep. Basically, I did a video a few days ago, and I said, it's fine, leave it, it's fine, Stephen, it's fine, stop panicking. So I said, like, a few days ago in my video, I ate donuts, I ate chocolate, I tried some chocolate milk for you guys, and I did like an ASMR video, and that's what I kind of want to do with him, like an ASMR, and it'll be really, really cool, because
we'll do it with food.
Yeah.
Fast food, snacks, anything. So I'm gonna leave this video at this. I'm sorry that I keep on shouting, but I'm trying to like drown out what is playing right now. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to see more videos like this. I'm sorry for your ears. This is us signing off. Bye.